Hi guys, John back with you again, and let's go back and we'll have another whack at this. It's the ITALERI elephant, okay, 1/35 scale, and where I left you the last time. We'd all the scratches done, but we done just plain, and we didn't do any more to it. Okay, so I carried on, I scratched up the rest of it, alright, and to those scratches I've added a second colour. Okay, you see it there. Basically depicts where the it scraped off a bit of the underlying paint. Okay, so you got a bit of the lighter and the darker paint inside in it. And really, what I did there was I added a little bit of white in with my dark yellow mix, and just went around those big scratches that we already made. Okay, now I didn't go sort of completely around each of them. Some of them I did, some of them I didn't, some of them I just did a thing. Just made it look, you know, that's what would have happened. Now, okay, again, I know I kind of went a bit overboard on all those nice scratches and God knows what else, where the paint is all sort of chipped off and stuff. Okay, so there was a reason behind that, really. One is just to show you different types of scratches. Okay, so you can see all the different types of scratches. There's long ones, there's short ones, there's fat ones, there's tall ones. Each of them have their, you know, their own kind of distinctive look about them. So that's the only way I can kind of get to show you loads of different kinds. And when you see this, you say to yourself, yeah, I like what he's done there with those scratches, but I definitely tone it back a bit. Okay, and that's the purpose of it, lads. It's just to show you, you know, all the different types. I know I'm overdoing it on this one, and like I said, then you can tone it back then to whatever suits you. Whereas if I only did it just a little bit here and there, and you all did it just a little bit here and there, you'd be saying to yourself, all I did was really copy what John did. But now, by me going overboard on this, and you can kind of tone back, you can get it to where you want it. This would be sort of overly done, okay, over scratched. It wouldn't really get to like that in reality. It would get pretty scratched up, all right, but I don't think it would get to that stage without actually having maybe a couple of big holes in it. You know, used as a range target. But apart from that, you know, we're not going to get that many scratches where it lift the paint off so bad. But unless it was a very, very bad paint job and it was kind of kept in a forest for a couple of weeks, then maybe, you know, maybe get like that. Also, we added some silver. Okay, what I actually used, I used flat aluminium from Tamiya. Again, it's XF16 flat aluminium. Right, I used that. And I did the headlights, right? I did the spiny bits on the drive sprockets. That was a bit too much light there. It's kind of giving a bit of a shine to that there. I don't want that much of a shine on it. Right, there we go. There we go. Okay, do the shiny bits of the sprockets. Remember, when you're doing the shiny bits, also do in around the sprocket. Okay, no, you know, you're not going to get to see that part of it, but you will get to see that part of it in there. Okay, you get to see parts of that. Also, because this is a steel wheel rather than a rubber wheel, right? Oopsie, there we go. Do the wheels with the aluminium all the way around. Okay. And I also give it a little bit of a dry brush with the aluminium as well. Okay, really weathered up the jack. Okay, just to make that look anyway some bit decent. It was all moulded as one piece, so it's very hard to try and make it look quite good. But I'm quite happy with that. That came out okay. Right, and we can get a closer look at some of those, you know, where the paint is chipped away and stuff like that. And like I said, this whole purpose of this one is just to give you ideas on different ways of doing things. Okay. And oops, as you can see from there, then go across the decals. Okay, because scratches and things don't just avoid, oh, that's a nicely painted area, so I won't mark there. No, do put it straight across numbers and across across other decals that you'd have on it. Okay, and that'll kind of just make it look a bit, again, you're adding to the realism of it. Now, as I said, I went overboard in this, so the realism kind of went out the window with this one. But you get the idea on the different types of scratches. I mean, those scratches look more like a camouflage pattern than an actual than weathering. Okay. Now, because I did so much to it, right? As in, the scratches, the little outline of them where the lighter paint and all that, I'm going to give this another gloss coat. Okay, just to kind of seal all that in. Plus, I don't want the wash, the filter type wash, to really darken those areas. Okay, I want to be able to kind of clean them off and play around with the wash. And unless I give that a dull coat, or sorry, a gloss coat again, I'm not going to be able to play around with the wash, because it'll get caught in all the places where the different sort of paints are. So I've got to, the gloss base, and then we've got all these bits and pieces on it. So it's going to change it around a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gloss coat that again. Alright, so I decided to show you that. And I did say that this video was going to be on washes and things like that, but unfortunately I went overboard again on that. I added the extra colours into it, and yeah, went a bit overboard. But then again, artistic license, and as we said, it's my kit, I do what I want to with it. So anyway, lads, like I said, I'm just going to get that gloss coated. The next video then we'll start with the washes and a bit of oil work, okay, oil paint work, where we're going to do pin wash and a little bit of the dot filtering as well. You got a couple of dots around the place and you blend all that in. Just makes it look that bit more worn and stuff like that. And there isn't really much more we're going to do to it besides that. But hopefully you'll pick up a nice few little hints and tips from the way I've done things so far. And like I said, say a couple of that type scratches here and there in your vehicle on areas that would get that little bit of wear and tear. And if you can do that, then you're well on your way to doing a decent old bit of weathering. I'm going to leave it at that, lads, and like I said, I got a bit of spraying to do, get myself another bit of a gloss coat. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and if you have already, thank you very, very much. And also hit the bell, and by hitting the bell you'll be notified as soon as I upload another video. Right, also get over there to the Facebook page. Yes, the Facebook page. That's JMSM on Facebook. Link will be in the description box below. Okay, the description box below, there'll be a link there to get into the Facebook page, and either Don and myself will let you in. And also we've got a group build. Yes, we're starting a group build. Christmas Eve we're starting, and we're finishing it up on the end of February. The 28th of February will be the closing date for it. It's the Paul Smith Memorial group build. We've got 3 categories. First category would be basically any kit at all that has never, any vehicle, ship or aircraft that has never made it into production. Okay, paper panzers, developmental planes, and totally ridiculous ships. And you can also kit bash then into that as well, because that would be basically something that never went into production. And as bringing the Paul Smith part of it into it, that would be any kits from Zvezda or any submarine. Okay, so there's the 3 categories. And we do have a prize. Yes, we do have a prize, but it's not a prize for best build or anything like that. It's a case of it's a prize for anybody that finishes. Their name will be put into a hat, and the winner will be drawn out live on the end of February or the beginning of March on the live show that I do on the Friday nights. And they'll be the winner of the kit, sponsored by Zvezda. Yes, sponsored by Zvezda themselves. And fabulous kit. I have it written down here, but I bet you I'm after closing the page now and I haven't a clue what it is. Oh, here we are. It's the SA22 Greyhound, which is one of those nice modernish pieces of would you call it armour? I don't know, but because it's a multi-launchy, rockety, typey thingy. Okay, it looks quite nice. It looks quite nice indeed, and it looks a fine big kit as well, judging by the size of the box. It's in 1/35 scale. So you know, if you're not in, you can't win. And basically, anybody that has completed part of the group build can win. So you don't have to be super or expert or anything like that. It's not going to best build or anything like that at all. It's just a little way of you know, helping out the build, I suppose. And thank you very much to Zvezda for helping us out on that. So I do appreciate it. And that's about it. That is about it, lads. I'm not going to get much done between now and Christmas, because Christmas Eve, like I said, is tomorrow. So tomorrow I won't be doing any modelling on Christmas Eve or Christmas night, and maybe not even any on Boxing Day or St. Stephen's Day as we call it over here. So the next video for this will be up at some stage, maybe next week. We'll see how I am over the Christmas. Hopefully I won't eat and drink too much, so I will be okay. So enjoy your holidays. Happy Christmas or happy holidays or happy Hanukkah, whatever festival you want to be happy about. Sort of happy non-religious day and happy non-aligned day. Just be fucking nice to people out there, okay? Just be nice and enjoy yourself and take a break, and ho and all that usual garbage. I'll see you on the next one, lads. Take care, and just be nice to each other. Oh yeah, go and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. I'll see you soon. Take care.